My mum today is helping me basically take all the layers of paint from this old door. I really want to get the tiling done today.
We finished the servants' bathroom and it's looking beautiful.
It's another early day at the servants' cottage working on the lower bathroom. We're almost finished with this project but still have several jobs left to accomplish. We need to finish plastering, making the cupboards, cleaning the beams and window, as well as tiling the shower area and installing the sink and shower. Then there are all the little finishing touches. We also will need to take a break from the lower bathroom to move an entire tree from the main estate to the dower house. Should be easy, no?
I'm here early this morning, just saw Borgia's terracotta work and paneling, it's really good. And I'm going to start working on this cupboard door. Borgia's going to meet me here later. I want to get here fast to do the bits that I need to do so he can get onto his bits, then I can move on to something else because I want today to be really productive. And I work better in the morning. I'm right up in the afternoon, so I might as well be here at 6 and just get going.
So the boss has spoken. He wants to have plaster work going all the way around the doors, well, apart from the bottom section. So I'm going to make up a frame here today to go around here. And then hopefully by the time I've done all that, Borgia will arrive and he'll start cutting the door we've got to the sizes it needs to be. Okay, Borgia's here and I finished, and I know he's going to say, you haven't put the side bit on.
Yes.
But we won't fit the washing machine if we put the side bit on.
It just looks odd.
I know, I did tell you that.
No, I said that, like,
because it's going to be wide.
I said that I wanted the thinnest part.
Yeah. Well, even a thinnest part wouldn't fit.
No, would make it fit.
It's not going to work, mate.
Make it fit.
No, it's not. It's with that. There'll be a frame on that, but with that frame, it already is pushing 600. Which is what we need to get the washing machine in.
Do you think it's really weird?
But I mean, this is not my idea. My idea was different to this.
No, but if you're not following my idea.
No, but your idea is to have these nice little cute cupboard doors.
Yeah, but
they're not small.
Smaller.
Because we had already built that.
But I told you what I wanted, and now you're gonna have to find out a way of.
No, you can fix it.
No, you can fix it because you're the one that built it. I just
This is your idea.
I know. If it's my idea,
Okay, it's gonna get heated now, so I'm gonna stop recording.
Dean is working out, well, he's putting the framework. We're just putting 2 pieces over there that we had left over because we're missing the piece, but just to work out the door. This is exactly what I imagined. No, I just imagined this wants to be a little more offset to the left, having more space, but it doesn't work because otherwise we could not fit the washing machine. But you know what? I'm just embracing the fact that all of this house is a cottage, is old, is quirky, so in fact, it might even help us out. The fact that it's a bit offset. So now we're gonna have the door, which is right here. This is the door. Old door, and we're just gonna cut it. I know if you're watching from America, you might think, oh my gosh, sacrilege, but we have got like hundreds of these doors. And Dean was like, let's strip it, leave it bare wood, but I think that now I want it painted just so it blends in.
So I've moved on to a different job now because I am redundant in this space until Borgia does all the plastering, and it's coming up lovely already. That's just
base coat. So basically, it's the first layer I'm putting, but I'm just trying to kind of already shape it. So
nice.
I've done these panels. I still have to sponge it all to make sure that it looks all nice and smooth. You can see this is just not looking nice at the minute, but yeah, it's quite late, and I think I've got several hours still.
Borgia is working his magic on the plaster work. Look at that arch. Oh my god, it's so good. Just remember what it was like crumbling brick and stuff. You've got so much plaster over your face.
I know,
it's like you do makeup. Oh, it looks so good. Once all these beams are cleaned up as well. Isn't it crazy to think we put this wall up, this beam didn't exist either. We've added all these beams just to make it feel a little bit more rusticy.
It just feels locked again.
It does. So this is the lower door, and we're going to split this in half because the sink will be in the way to have it as a full piece. So we're just cutting it down so this gap either side is pretty even.
My mum today is helping me basically take all the layers of paint from this old door that we're going to be putting in the door on the bathroom. Sorry, we were hoping to see that like if the wood was gonna be good behind it, but it doesn't seem so. But still, we're gonna do this so we can paint them. We're gonna sand it afterwards and we will paint it. Dean's sister has got Danteo today. Yeah, we've got the full team here working. Plastered. Look at that. Look at that lovely thing. I have also done these walls, but I need to, these ones behind me, I need to buff them up. And these will just be ready to do the tiling, the marble tiling, which I'm hoping to do this week. I'm just going to now clear these, clean it all a little bit, measure for the, because I need to measure the tiles to know exactly what's the pattern gonna be like. But yeah, how good is this looking? It's just changing, isn't it? Finished for today. I plastered everything that I had to plaster, so this is a massive achievement. I have given one coat on this, it's drying at the minute, and I have also done it around there, looking really good. So the next thing I'm going to do will be to fix the floor, these 3 bricks, and then I think I'm gonna wash the floor really well a few times, because always with the plaster and stuff gets dirty. And then the tiling. I need to think about how to do it, but I'm gonna go home now because it's pretty much bath time. Bath time for my child, for Danteo. So I want to make sure I do it. So I'm gonna quickly go have a shower, then get everything ready for him. Okay, so I am on tiling today. I've done this first cuts of the first wall. I'm gonna seal it now, the tiles, because they're marble tiles, while I go to buy some tile glue. And I really wanna get the tiling done today. So I'm just gonna put my head down and try to get it done as much as possible. So look at this, we're having a shower. What I'm going to do now is I will just mop the floor and I will fix this floor. Then in 2 or 3 hours, I will put the last marble tiles at the bottom. So I don't know if you know that, but you put a wooden button so it holds all of this section up. And then when that dries, because I did that yesterday, I remove that and I put the last one, which I have already cut. Then officially, the tiles will be up, which that's like the most annoying, but they're looking really smart. And then it will be the case of cleaning them, grouting them, and sealing them. But, you know, really, we are so close now to finish this bathroom, and I am buzzing to get it done.
Borja has done such a great job with the tiling. Before he arrives, 'cause I'm here early today, I'm going to take off all the these little holders which hold them all together to make sure that the tiles are lovely and flush, and then it'll be ready for him to grout.
So I am absolutely fuming this morning because we have had, this has never happened to me ever before. Obviously this house is not heated, we in winter, so the tiles didn't dry.
Borja's in a mood with me because he's blaming me.
I'm blaming him because they wanted to kind of be like so, you know, trying to kind of get jobs done. So he came here this morning instead of doing his own job, and he decided to kind of like remove all of that. And then one tile came off, so I was putting it on, and because he hasn't dried the adhesive, another tile was coming off, and another one has come off while I was just putting these 2, and it broke. So now I just feel like I'm just back. It's just very annoying. Anyway, I'm just very frustrated because I spent like a very long day doing all of these, trying to kind of go ahead of time. We've got this deadline that we want to kind of get done while my mom is here. So because otherwise we will get back to kind of be working like on these like 2 days a week, and then it will go very, very slow. So yeah, I'm just very annoyed. And I can see another one just dropped. One of them fell straight in my head and it knocked me down, and I was like quite dizzy and wanted to fall asleep. Dean was very worried. He was going to take me to hospital, but I was fine. Moral of the story, tiling is not for us.
Use more clay. Put the heating on.
With the heating.
I am working on cleaning the beams today. The skill is to get it as clean as possible without upsetting Borja by destroying his plasterwork. I'm very nervous about it because anything happens to his plasterwork, he will kill me. So I'm going to be very gentle.
Hey mister, how you doing? Dean has installed the radiator. Hopefully we won't have the issues with like more tiles falling.
Yes, it's toasty in here.
Yeah, good.
I want it warm so I can get the floor dry and get some white spirit on it to clean it.
Looking really good though.
Linseed oil.
After you do this, you also have to kind of do the doors, Dean. That's on your list. Huh? Yay! So I've been this morning working on the bathroom, and now I went back to the house to pick my mum and Danteo, and then we're gonna go and do some garden work. So we were thinking he was gonna sleep, but I don't think he looks like he wants to sleep. So we're just gonna enjoy the sunshine. We've got a couple of hours before it goes dark, and yeah, lots of gardening to do. So you can see these are my the roses that I tried to kind of like, basically when I was pruning them, I just put them down here, and some of them have taken. All of these are weeds that I'm going to remove. Just as a reminder, this bed and that bed, we still haven't put soil in it because it needs a lot of it, and we haven't kind of thought about spending the money to do it, to fill them up. And then my mum here, hola mami, she is going to be like just making sure that all of the little weeds are off. These, I thought it was onions, but it looks like they leeks. We've got a sleeping baby here. We just left him here so like the really nice autumn sun gets him, but he's very nicely wrapped up. And so we've got the other ones to do. This is a Magnolia grandiflora. It's lovely, but we have positioned it in the wrong place. It is way too crowded with the hydrangeas and the wisteria that's growing now. So we're gonna move it. We're gonna move it to the data house as we have a perfect patch there. So I think first I'm going around the perimeter. I know I'm gonna be cutting some of the roots, but I'm just hoping that this way I can give it as much roots as possible.
When did we plant it? A couple of years ago. Yeah. Maximum 2 years ago, I would have thought.
We made it with a tree.
This is not acceptable driving decorum.
Yeah, well, but it's acceptable for us. The Dawa house is very close to the main estate, and we're gonna plant it. And we got Danteo and Borja's mom looking in the window.
It's in. We just got to put the soil around it now. It's gonna look lovely if it survives. And yeah, I think we're just going to cover that over in this area just to shelter it from the wind until it establishes. So.
We're getting the sink done. Obviously, this is like behind what I wanted to do because of the tiles and all that, and then that makes the wall and so on. But yeah, this is on installing bathroom today.
I have limited days to work, so this is my day.
Yeah.
For fitting. Okay, lift.
Okay, lift.
And we have 4 minutes because our pizza's going to be cooked. Okay, now let's just do the tweaking of the things.
Looking beautiful! So we have had the heating on for a few days, so we are hoping that the glue on the marble tiles have set. On these ones we still have to do that one that fell apart and the one that fell on my head and knocked me down. It's very toasty in here.
So hot.
Yes, you are. Okay, so it's time to give attention to the window, which is nicely blasted around now. but you can see that there are sections still with paint. It had loads of layers of paint before we removed them, but we didn't manage to remove all of it. So I'm just going around with literally white vinegar that I put in this bottle, spraying everything. I'm gonna give it really good clean with white vinegar, just in all the areas, in all the little corners, and see what I have to work with in terms of to remove literally some of the layers of paint. But also the good thing with this is he also treats the if there's a little bit of rust. So I'm hoping that it's gonna look really, really good once I finish with all of it. Just working on the last bit of this window. I want to remove all of these sections of paint, which I didn't manage. I'm using a gel paint remover, and then hopefully once I manage to kind of get all of these, I will be working on the outside. And this is one of the last things to do in this section. So we're getting very close. So just finishing for today, and this is looking really good. Dean has to readjust that on the left because I have put the doors back on, but I can see the knobs are not aligning, so I've done something not correct. So he will have to sort that out. But I've been working quite a lot on this window and it's looking so much better. I'm just gonna let it fully dry now before I clean it the next day that I'm here, and I will give it a coat of linseed oil just to kind of make sure that we seal that metal and it doesn't rust. But look at that, how gorgeous. This is looking nice, bright white. It's literally what we want from a bathroom. Obviously, we then have the finishing touches. We still have to clean thoroughly the bathroom, the floor, and seal it so that will kind of shine and pop. I need to put the mirror and need to still finish off doing that, but we are so close.
The mirror is in. I love that it reflects the window as well. Also, it's a pretty cheap mirror, but it kind of has the same sort of styling as the window, so it works.
So today is time to remove this last section that, you know, it fell a few times, and I'm gonna grout it. I'm also going to do the floor. I'm gonna seal it with the white spirit and linseed oil 50/50, and I have worked very hard on this window. I'm also going to do the same mixture of oil and that. That's what I'm aiming to do today, and maybe I've got time, I will be working outside of this window, just doing all of the reputting. To do the ceiling, I've got my mix of white spirit with linseed oil, 50/50. And I'm just gonna do it with a little like that, because this is very hard to get everywhere. So I'm just gonna go throughout the tiny one, just putting it throughout like that. So I'm gonna be here for a while. I need to kind of like redo all of the sections that didn't happen. There's none, which is quite a lot. So patience. So this is the glazing putty.
Borja is doing every single window pane. The skills you've gained on this house. Looks very pretty from right here.
So I just finished just before it goes dark. Look at that. I'm really pleased. And I need to clean the window now, but I'm gonna leave it a few days. So all of the glazing putty, it sort of like dries and cures, and then I will just start. But I'm really happy.
Borja is working hard sealing tiles and blocks and everything like that. I'm going to try not to stand on where he's done. He's already sealed this.
And the window as well.
Oh, and the window. Oh, nice. He has to be really careful around the edges here, because if he gets sealer on the lime, it will look wet and it will look weird. So you can see it's absorbing slowly into the harder places. This, can you see here, this was once the protective layer that was on the terracotta, but there's hardly anything left of it now. And then we just got to repair where the tile fell.
Yeah.
Before it fell on your head.
You leave your shoes on. Just put them on the roof.
I hate moving glass. Is mine up?
You're going up, yeah.
Wait a second. I need to change this. Okay, right up. Check in my corners.
Okay. Thank you.
We need a doorstop for this door. Now, this is like me being a hoarder. I said to them, we had to cut, I don't even remember what this was. It was a leg or something. And I said, let's keep it because you just never know. And I just came up with the idea, that could be as a doorstop. So I'm just going to put a screw here and then I will just cut it. And then I will just put it right there. And look, it's actually oak. So I think it's going to be a very subtle, but perfect doorstop. So the knob of the door doesn't kind of kick the plaster. So I think look, if it works, look, it's free and I love that I'm recycling. So first, I am just gonna put a screw here to make the hole. Just trying to kind of put it straight. Okay. Just to make the mark there, I think. Okay. Now that I've done the thread, I will just put it back in here, cut it with the circular saw, and then screw it.
Cool.
Yay!
You just need a little bit of a sponge thing.
I found one, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. What do you think?
Looks like someone's jammed a screwdriver into the wall. But
So I've got Dean here. We are getting close to finish now. Really, we're very close. As like, we just need to kind of clean the windows, sort out the shower, the finishing touches in the shower, me fix that, and then dress the space, and we are done. And we are done! Dean, are you happy?
Are you happy when I get the shower screen in?
He's a boy that is never happy. We are quite nervous because the holes that I did on the marble tiles, Dean is working out if actually they are correct, which I don't know why we are checking now when everything is being finished.
I gave you the right ones, so...
Oh yes, then that's what I did. Did we get the bits to be able to drill through the marble or not?
Yeah, somewhere in this house.
And this house, they're very descriptive.
needs to be wet. You put it on your head like last time.
Okay. Now I need you. So you're gonna be spraying water while I drill to make sure it keeps wet.
And you want me to record at the same
Just
time?
record with the other one. Keep watering. These ones were like the most difficult ones, the top ones, because obviously that normally will crack. So very pleased with that. I'm very pleased tinned it. We made the holes, and we're gonna add this section in here because we put the rope plugs and we didn't be able to put the screws. I think the team is forgetting this piece.
No, I'm putting after.
Oh.
I'm going to pressure test it first, and then we'll put this bit in, which then has to be screwed into here, which will be for the shower head.
And that's pretty
That
much.
one's for the hand towel screen.
And then we're gonna go after that the shower screen. Getting there. Nice.
Don't need to float your boat, but this edge of the shower tray is perfect to what we need for the
Thank you. Thank you, thank you.
Should I put it on the floor?
Yes, I'm going to force it evenly on the floor. Swap sides because you can't. You're short.
I'm not short, you're just very tall.
Okay. That's not how you hold it.
Okay. Man, this is like bang on beautiful. This is beautiful. Honestly, it's perfect. The spacing.
I'm just gonna do all this.
So we've stolen these pictures from the hayloft. We had a lot in there and they're just beautiful.
Yeah.
These are actually from Community Home. They're actually just prints, but they print them on this like paper so it looks like it's artwork. So we're using them.
No, it is artwork. It looks like it's an oil painting.
That's the one. That's the one. So yeah, they're lovely. And I thought one here on this frame and then one on that frame. Will look
The
lovely.
frames are very nice as well. They're black, so it works with the black tones that we have.
Brings a bit of the garden inside.
Yep.
I think I'm going to use this one though on closer to the window because it's got a little bit more colour.
Oh yes, that's pretty.
Isn't it? So.
And we need to get clean. I feel that now we can clean the glass as well because.
Oh, we're going to clean that beam up there as well.
Yeah, clean the beam.
This sort of height? About here?
Yeah, but central.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's been weeks. I got thinner, didn't got grayer. Bathroom is done.
Finishing this bathroom was no easy task. On top of all the maintenance we're constantly addressing, having a child makes the whole process even more complicated. I don't know how much longer this would have taken without the help of our family and friends. We are so pleased we were able to fix and level out the floor, install plumbing and preserve the integrity, history and beauty of the floor without tearing it all out.
You've been through us with this journey in the bathroom. I'm gonna just brace ourselves here and I'm gonna give you a pat in the back because this was a shell. We had to construct this wall because there was a wall above it.
None of the beams you see here are original.
No.
We put these all in.
All of these we have added. All of this is new structure. The only one is the one above this door that
These are original, yeah.
is original.
We started this room's renovation journey years ago. To see what it looks like now compared to then feels like an amazing accomplishment.
I think we just made it perfect, if I'm honest.
Yay! Next up, at the main estate, the servants' kitchen, another monumental project that we can't wait to show you.